Hello, I am Nuria. I am from Barcelona, Spain. It's where I am currently based and where I have my studio. During the last 3 years, I have been traveling around. I have been in Singapore, in Indonesia, in Thailand, and in other countries in Europe. And this is reflected in my work. I work on painting and installation. Right now, I am using paper and the size is A3. I am looking to develop into big format. I use acrylics, pen and pencil. And for the acrylics, I only use the primary colors, the black and the white, because from those, I create all the color palette from my photography archive. I am interested in how the human being hides what they most wants, and how the borders, the immigration, and the personal trauma changes the physicality and the psychology of the human being. I have my photography archive where I put all the photos, organize them in every city and place that I have been. Then I need to see like the general view of each city, and I start picking out the different colors that attracts me more. Then I start doing small sketches from a selection of those colors. And when I have several of the sketches, it's the most difficult moment for me, because it's when I have to face the canvas or the paper or the surface. And most of the time I spend more time thinking and not painting, thinking which color and thinking which shape. At the end, I face the canvas and I start creating the new work. And it's always with intuitive brushstrokes, and then I start defining the shapes that I see. Even when this process is going on, I write and I keep doing small sketches. Actually, it's a very long process. Since I started painting 3 years ago, I started with abstraction because it was a good way of expressing myself. And these brushstrokes, they were like always repeating. And I felt that something was missing, like the brush stroke still needs some work. So I started adding some light, I started adding shadows and trying to make it look like some 3D. It's also very important that when I start a work, I start maybe one week, and 1 month later I keep working on it, because it needs time to rest. I need to be very focused to see the shapes in between the colors, and it's a very long process to reach those shapes, and sometimes it can be very frustrating and almost painful. And when I reach the shape that I see, it's very satisfying. So it's a very long process to see and the final work.